What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And guys, Barcelona, another W. And today, Robert Lewandowski, what a game, what a performance. 3 goals on the night, a hat trick, and Barcelona get the dub away from home against Alaves. So, guys, we're going to talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't. Road to 400 subs, and let's get into this video. But the first thing I want to say is that Hansi Flick, a little bit of rotation, you know what I'm saying? He rested Koundé, he played Hector Fort. And honestly, I think Hansi Flick, he got it right. Finish off strong before the international break. Get the 3 points because let's be honest, at the end of the day, the 3 points are all that matters. And honestly, it was kind of unfortunate to see Ferran Torres go off injured. I know he's kind of been bad. His form's not been good. And Eric Garcia came in, he had a good game. Honestly, Eric Garcia steadied the midfield, and I think Eric had a really good game. He also got an assist to Lewandowski for his hat-trick goal. But Ferran Torres apparently is going to be out for 3 weeks. So, use the international break, rest up, and Ferran Torres, hopefully, when he comes back stronger. So, hey, that's it for that. But, hey, the next thing I want to say is that Hansi Flick, I don't know what he's done to Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski, yes, he's an elite striker. Yes, he's a Polish legend. He's a footballing icon. He's a legend. He's one of the best strikers to ever play the game. He's a great poacher. But, guys, I don't know. I thought Robert Lewandowski was washed up, but Hansi Flick in his system, Robert Lewandowski, at this point, it's not the system. Robert Lewandowski, sure, it's the system, but he's also playing well. He's taking his chances compared to last season, man. And, this is peak Lewandowski, at Bayern 2020. And honestly, I'm seeing kind of signs of Bayern Munich Lewandowski. Because, guys, I'm seeing Lewandowski, 1-2 chances, he's taking one of them, And honestly, last year and even the year before in the second half of the season, Xavi's first full year, Robert Lewandowski wasn't that clinical. Robert Lewandowski right now, he already has 12 goals, guys. That's crazy. At this rate, he's probably going to finish off with 40 goals this season. And honestly, that's great for Barca's sake, and hopefully he continues it and hopefully he keeps on balling, And Raphinha is the next guy I want to talk about because Raphinha today, yes, we all know the passion, the desire, the work rate. But Raphinha today, 2 assists on the night. And, the 2 assists, honestly, they were quality ones. The first one was a set piece where it's a brilliant ball. Robert Lewandowski gets there, it's asking to be put in the goal, And Robert knows And Robert Lewandowski, glancing header, it hits the back of the net. And Raphinha, his second assist was very, very impressive because Raphinha, he takes a quick touch, okay? When he takes the quick touch, he runs like 30 to 40 yards, and then he plays Robert Lewandowski in. And that was kind of Gareth Bale-esque. And what's the best thing about Raphinha? It's the consistency. We've never seen Raphinha this consistent. We've seen the performances there and here, but we haven't seen this consistency. And then also, it's consistency with the goals and assist. And we already know that he has the work rate. So Raphinha, honestly, guys, at the end of the day, Raphinha is a really easy player to like, because he works so hard. He works like he is a role player, like he's not a good guy. He has pressure on him all the time. But Raphinha, when it's coming off, it looks brilliant. He's such an easy player to like because of the work, effort, and then honestly, right now he has the ability. He always had the ability, but sometimes Raphinha is frustrating. But Hansi Flick's system, I feel like he's getting more chances, so I think that's why he's kind of more level-headed. And Raphinha, he was the captain also today, another captain display. He gave it to Frankie De Jong, came on later in, and I kind of like this left wing role for Raphinha. I think is his best role in the system, and I think Raphinha just keep playing good because let's be honest, guys, we have a pair of wingers that are really good. Lamine Yamal on the right and Raphinha down the left. And these wingers, honestly, for a duo, it has to be top 3, right, in the world. We could say he's the best, but I'm off the top of my head, I don't want to say that. But Raphinha and Yamal, it's kind of tough to see both of them having quiet games. Today, Lamine Yamal, yeah, a quiet game, but he still gave us balance. He still gave us dribbling. He still gave us winning fouls. And honestly, like Lamine Yamal doesn't really have horrible stinkers, Even though he's really young, he doesn't really have those type of games, which is very, very impressive, And Lamine Yamal, like today, I feel like, it's fine. Every single day, the thing's not going to come off. The dribble is not going to always come off. And today, Lamine Yamal, he tried to chip. It didn't come off. But, on another day that comes off, it was also offside. But, Lamine Yamal, still a decent performance. And, guys, I have a question for y'all. Is Robert Lewandowski, if he gets 40 to 45 goals, would you guys keep him? Because, honestly, I thought we were going to sell him to Saudi Arabia or MLS. somewhere abroad. But Robert Lewandowski, with his form, he's probably projected for 40 goals. And if he has a 40-goal season, I don't think you can, let a guy leave like that. Like, I would give him a 1-year contract, but I just want to know your guys' opinion. Leave it in the comments down below. And the next thing I want to know is, Hector Fort. I thought he was decent, Hector Fort, another game. He played against Young Boys, came on, was decent. Today, he was steady, good defensively. He knew that high line. He felt like he was in sync with Kubarsi and Inigo Martinez, who also played well. That high line just keeps on getting better, and we really needed to, especially approaching, faster players, Bayern Munich's Olise, Musiala, Leroy Sané, and Real Madrid's Vinny, Rodrigo, Mbappe. And Eric Garcia already said he was good today. Good way to pass on Lewandowski's third goal. And, Hansi Flick, he came in, he inherited a Barcelona that, Xavi said that, they can't really win. He didn't feel like we could have competed at the highest level. But Hansi Flick, look at him, man. In the Champions League, there's still 6 more games. I think we will qualify as a top 8 team in the Champions League, which will give us a bye into the round of 16. And in La Liga, I think now this is our 8th win. And honestly, it's a really good start in La Liga, 3 points ahead of Real Madrid. And we'll take it for now, man. And Ansu Fati, this is what I really want to say about Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati looked very sharp. And hey, I feel like if you give him like 7 starts, 6 starts, the same amount of time that Flick was patient with Ferran, I feel like Ansu Fati is going to be good because he's really sharp. He makes more runs than Ferran. His touch is naturally better. And also, he's like an instinct. He's like an instinct shooter. So Ansu Fati, I think he could actually play a big role in Barcelona's season. He could be our 4th scorer, and I think we need one more, to be honest, if we're trying to compete at the highest level. And the next thing I want to say is that October, just a couple more games. We got Sevilla at home, must win there. Bayern at home, must win there. Maybe a draw, but still, I want to win all these games. And Real Madrid, obviously, that El Clasico, Raphinha, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal, everybody, I hope they're fit, from the international break. And guys, we need to be firing, guys. And Hansi Flick, he's doing his job, for the most part. The only thing so far that he hasn't done is win that Osasuna game, but fine, it's whatever. So 95% is probably the grade I would give Hansi Flick this season. And Raphinha, Yamal, Barcelona are playing some good, attractive football. So what else can I say? But that's it for me today. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.